Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here's the cinnamon sugar pecans recipe I was telling you guys about. It's perfect for this time of the year and they're simply delicious. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please thumbs up and subscribe, and let's begin. Okay guys, so these are the bags that I will be using. I got 2 bags. This one is 1 pound, 8 ounces. This one's 1 pound. I will give you the recipe on the more info box for the 1 pound bag, because this is basically the one that I make for about 6 people. But I'm going to make a bigger one because these aren't for us. They're for Lee's co-workers and Bubba's teacher. So I'm going to make this big one today, but I'll still leave all of the information down below for both portions. So let's get started. So for this big portion, I have 4 egg whites, and we're going to beat them until they get stiff and white. To this, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm also going to be adding 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Just transfer all of this onto a bigger bowl because I have a bigger portion. Otherwise, I could probably use this smaller bowl that we were mixing with. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my pecans. Then we're going to go ahead and just fold everything in. So we're going to add a pinch of salt now, and we're going to add 2.5 cups of sugar, and this is for those 2 bags. I know it seems like a lot, but it's not. It's the perfect amount, and they're not overly sweet. And I'm also going to be adding 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Then go ahead and begin folding all of these ingredients together. Alright, so I'm done mixing. I'm going to go ahead and place this in a baking pan and spread them out a little bit, but not overcrowd them. So I have my nonstick foil in here, and I'm going to go ahead and just pour in some pecans. I'm going to go ahead and spread them out. Alright, so I've spread them out the best I could, and I'm going to put these in the oven at 250 degrees for 50 minutes. And you want to go ahead and shake them every 10 to 15 minutes to make sure they kind of start separating and they don't get all, you know, stuck together and whatnot. Alright guys, so here are the pecans right out of the oven, and like I said, I shook them every 15 minutes. And I did leave them an extra 10 just because I made so many of them. You basically just want them to be just like this. You don't want any, you know, gooiness or sugar that's not completely dried out like this. And then what I do is I separate them and knock off any excess because you don't want them to be extra sugary. And for those of you thinking it's too much, it really isn't. As you can see, a lot of it is down here and it just comes right off once you start separating them. So it's actually the perfect amount. It's not overly sweet or anything like that, and they're great for the holiday time. So I'm just going to continue on separating them and knocking off any excess sugar, and then I'm going to put them in some gifting jars that I made just now, which are super cute, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. Alright family, so this is the packaging that I just created. I painted the tops and put these snowflakes on top to match the burlap ribbon, and I just hand wrote homemade pecans, as you can see right here, and I just double ribboned the bows. So I have the red ribbon and the burlap ribbon, which just add a very nice detail, especially if they're going to be served as gifts. But as you can see, they look delicious and they taste delicious, and they're really nice and warm. And it's just very holiday inspired, and I really love the red, whether it is Christmas or not. Now, this can be quite a few dollars, but if you want to manage, another great packaging idea would be to make these. Same concept with the ribbon, but instead we just put them in clear baggies, which cost about $1 to $2 for quite a few of them. And then the ribbon can run you anywhere from $1 to $2 as well, and you can make a lot more baggies using this method, and more reasonable than using this method here. So these are for Bubba's teacher, a friend that I have to give thanks. She did a great favor for me, and those are the nice ones. And then we're gonna give these to Lee's co-workers as gifts.